Purple, Inferno, DBE, Note, Remedy. Super Bowl, click long, click the Inferno. Super Bowl, weed smoke through my internals. Lean, love of my life. Baby girl, I'm tryna fuck you tonight. I might pull up in that brand new truck ride. Should love the water, but I'm loving the fire. Queen, I love you for life. I'm a gentleman, I'll always be polite. We the best, you don't even have to try. Baby, come and pull your panties to the side.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. So those was the lyrics that I heard for you today. And while I was shuffling, because I pre-shuffled on your energy, because my house is quite noisy, there's a lot going on here today. So I feel like you're in that kind of energy too, where there's a lot going on, where there's a lot of noise, could be chaos, you know, could be just disturbances. That's what I'm hearing here. But at the same time, I'm starting your reading with the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you're in someone's energy who could be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. That's what I'm picking up here. This is someone who's well established. Could be in the street sense. That's what I'm hearing here. This is someone who's quite, you know, street famous. You know, the kind of roadman kind of energy. Someone who, you know, has a lot of money, cars, you know, street fame. I'm hearing that too. So that's, you know, who you've kind of, you know, rolling with at the moment. This could be someone new in your energy. That's what I'm picking up too. But I feel like, yeah, you've met this kind of, you know, street famous guy who's kind of, you know, flossing. It's the type of person who has the latest car, the latest clothes, you know, money. That's what I'm seeing here. Could possibly own homes too. I'm seeing that. But I feel like you're from the same kind of area, same kind of ends as this person. Yeah, so with this card next to it, I feel like this person has a lot of options when it comes to their money. And not just that, they have a lot of options, full stop. This person, you know, I'm hearing they have a lot to offer. So you might be the type who's noticed that. But at the same time, I feel like this person, you know, they could choose anyone they want to be with, that kind of vibe too. They might listen to a lot of music in their car. I'm hearing they bump tunes. They're always bumping the latest tunes, the latest vibes. You know, their home is their castle, I just heard too. They could wear a lot of jewelry. You know, they could sell things too. I'm seeing a lot of movements with this person. They have their hand in like many pies, I'm hearing. So yeah, this person could possibly be a drug dealer. That's what I'm picking up. Or someone who sells weapons. I'm hearing that too, or both. This person's a hustler. That's what I'm seeing here. And you know, they're attracted to you though. You're this Empress energy, someone in their Empress energy. You're highly spiritual. You know, you've got the bag when it comes to your, you know, your career. That's what I'm seeing here too. You're someone who they look at as someone who could care for them, be there for them, you know, even guide them. I'm seeing that too. So you might have a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. You could be highly spiritual. You could be a tarot reader. You could, you know, deliver messages. I'm hearing TikTok. So you could be on TikTok posting daily messages, stuff like that. I'm hearing that too. I'm also hearing personal readings. You're the type who does a lot of personal readings. So this person feels like, yeah, you're someone they can learn from. You're highly educated. You're someone who could help them, you know, whatever they're dealing with, you're someone who could help them. That's what I'm seeing here. So they're the type who, you know, they look for that kind of mother, kind of queen, kind of energy that they'd like to kind of settle down with. Because I feel like this person's the type who's sick of like living this life. They want to settle down with someone. They want to stop, you know, selling things on road. They want to stop, you know, doing what they do and change their life, kind of turn over a new leaf kind of energy. That's what I'm seeing here too. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, they're used to this life. They're used to sneaking around, doing what they got to do to earn their money. I feel like, yeah, they earn a lot and they move a lot. Like I said, I see someone with weapons, someone who could possibly sell weapons, or the type of person who has to move with a weapon to protect their home, their self, their status. I'm hearing that too. But they're definitely looking at you, this Empress, to kind of, you know, be there, support and guide them. So yeah, they like you, they like what you do, and they like, you know, your vibe. That's what I'm hearing here too. But at the same time, I feel like this person has, you know, been around quite a lot. They're the type who's had many sexual partners, a lot of sex, and, you know, they're always, you know, moving from woman to woman. So you might be quite skeptical about this person offering to change their ways. I'm hearing that too. You might be thinking, you know, you're just another person this person's pursuing right now. So you might have a lot of mixed emotions, and that might be the fact that they're distracting you. So you might smoke a lot with this person, smoke a lot of weed, I'm hearing, and, you know, you completely fogged, you know, in that love kind of vibe. You know, you don't know if this person's, you know, using you for sex, or, you know, just using you full stop, and has other people in their energy. Because I feel like this person's distracted you by, you know, it could be giving you a lot of weed to smoke, or, you know, you're just completely distracted since you've met this person. So you might not be on your, you know, your job as you usually are. You might not be receiving your messages from God as you usually do. That's what I'm seeing, because this person's come into your energy and created like a sort of stir where you can't really, you know, think straight. So you might not be listening to your intuition either. You just kind of going with the flow at the moment to see what happens with this person. You're not sure if they're the type who loves you or not, but in the song I heard they did love you. So you've got a lot of mixed emotions when it comes to this person. That's what I'm seeing here. You don't want to be this person's fool. That's what I'm hearing here too. You don't want to be the type who, you know, meets guys who are just aimlessly wandering. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, you like the fact that this person moves around. You like the fact they have money. But I feel like you don't like the fact that they sell drugs or weapons, or even move around with weapons. I'm hearing that too. Yeah, so with the Hermit in reverse, yeah, I feel like, yeah, you're ungrounded since you've met this person, and that's why you're not receiving, you know, the messages that you usually receive. You could be someone who's in the public eye, but you just haven't posted for some time now because you're, you know, you're just vibing with this person, smoking, getting high. You know, you're just chilling. You're not really on your job as you was, you know, previously. That's what I'm seeing. You kind of fallen off a little bit. That's what I'm picking up too. And at the same time, you know, you're not meditating, you're not going within, you're not grounding yourself. You might be getting high quite a lot, and you're just not noticing what's, you know, what's real or what's fake. So you've got a lot of mixed emotions, a lot of distractions at the moment, a lot of people probably calling this person, asking for, you know, drugs or whatever they sell, you know, and you just constantly, you know, just watching them. That's what I'm seeing. You're watching them to see, you know, if they're a sneaky person, if they're good, if they're bad. You know, you see this person's always, you know, getting calls, getting messages, always moving. So they could be in and out, in and out. That's what I'm seeing here quite a lot. And you feel like they could possibly have other females in their energy. That's what I'm picking up. So there's a lot of confusion in this reading, you know, a lot of chaos, a lot of distractions. You know, you worry about this person too because of their lifestyle, because of their job. And, you know, you're just smoking a hell of a lot. That's all I can see here. You're watching this person just, you know, receive messages, receive calls all day. You just continuously watching their moves and their motives, and, you know, you're just not really on your job. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, you're having a lot of sex with this person too. You might feel like this person's just using you for sex, or you might feel like, you know, this person's using you for somewhere to stay, or, you know, to stash their drugs or their weapons. I'm seeing that too. So you've kind of fallen off, you know, when it comes to your spiritual path. That's what I'm picking up as well. You haven't really had much time to do what you usually do because you focus too much on this person. That's what I'm picking up. At the same time, with the Page of Wands in reverse, you know, you're growing up now and you're starting to, you know, want someone who's stable, who's going to commit to you. But I feel like this person can't at the moment because they're, you know, they've got a lot of moves to make, a lot of options, you know, available to them. So this could be their friends as well. But I do see this person smokes, you know, a lot of weed. So they're not really spiritual. They're not, you know, they're completely different to you, whereas you're very spiritual. They're not. So you've kind of picked up a lot of this person's habits, a lot of their bad habits I'm hearing. Could be the weed, it could be, you know, just not giving yourself the self-love and self-care that you was giving yourself before you met this person. You could feel like, you know, this person could have karmic people in their energy, or you could feel like, you know, you're a queen. I feel like they feel like you're a queen even though, you know, you're not sure. And at the same time, I feel like they're the type who wants a queen who's at home, who just, you know, sits down and waits on them. You know, is the type who looks after the home and grows, you know, the home for them. I also just heard this person might have asked you to grow weed for them. So you could be doing that as well for them. You could be cropping for them. I'm hearing that too. So, you know, just take it how it resonates. But yeah, you feel like this person, you know, they just want someone to, you know, guard their weed or look after things for them. And they're not really, you know, the type who's going to provide for you and commit to you like you would like a person to. That's what I'm hearing as well. So you might not have gone on many dates. This could all be from your home. You could have met them online. You could have met them in your area. And since then, you just kind of chilled at home with this person. And, you know, you've kind of fallen off your spiritual path and your job. You know, this person wants someone who's just there for them. That's what I'm seeing here too. So you might not be making the money that you was making. You could be monetized. That's what I'm hearing. But you're too busy watching this person. So you're not on your job. You're quite distracted. Like I said, you're ungrounded. this could be causing blockages, and that's why you're not receiving your messages and your downloads. I feel like God has a lot to tell you, and you know, it's time to go back within and listen to your messages, because I feel like I said, you've fallen off, and you know, you don't want to be spiritually broke. If you're the Empress, you want to keep growing, keep flourishing, and you know, you want to be the queen. That's what I'm hearing here, in every aspect of your life, not just, you know, relying on a man for his money or relying on others for money. That's what I'm seeing here too. So I asked for some clarity on the whole situation. And like I said, you know, if you don't get back on your job, it's going downhill from there. This person will not only use you to grow weed and, you know, look after their things. You know, people around you will start to notice that you've fallen off your job. And at the same time, you're a female who has high prospects when it comes to her spirituality, when it comes to her career. So, you know, you don't want to go down a road where you're not making your money anymore. You're not getting that bag. You're not building yourself just, you know, because a man has distracted you kind of energy. You want to keep going and, you know, build yourself to where you were supposed to be going and staying on your life path, your life journey at the same time. So maybe it's time to, you know, sit down with this person and talk to them, because I feel like, you know, you've been taken advantage of in a sense too, because someone, you know, you fall in love, and, you know, you can be quite foolish when you're in that love vibration and kind of fall off your job. So this is just a quick message to remind you to stay on your job, because you don't want to be broke spiritually or materialistically. You want to keep growing and going.